Hey, we're back, ready to get you all caught up with our progress on our Porsche 356 Renault project. In this video, you're going to see some more parts that Wes picked up from the previous owner, and he gets started on replacing the floor pan in the front trunk area. At least that's what I called it.
One of these days I'm going to come in this driveway with the car.
What's in here?
Okay.
What have you got here?
I gotta tell you, I think that a lot of the fun, almost as much fun as working on the car, is meeting and hanging out with the people that do this and know this stuff. So I just visited with the gentleman that I bought this car off of, and I had not picked up everything previously. And so I got some more bits. Ooh, ah, oh. This is the cluster, the instruments. The speedometer.
Show me the other one.
The clock. We have a tachometer. Oh, which I need to look. He was sharing. So you find out all kinds of information, little bits. And then this is the gas gauge, fuel gauge.
Cool.
So beautiful green. I love that color thing. So that is some bits that are very high, very important to this vehicle. But this right here is one of the many treasures. I have a truckload of treasures. Headlights. These will go in. I have the lens. This is the replacement lens for that. Sorry, I'm talking too quietly. So we're going to just unload quickly and then we'll parse it all later.
Tell me about this.
This is a 912 engine. This is the engine that was in this car before they stripped it all down and took it apart. So I'm learning about this more and more. What I understand is this is very similar and will bolt right in. Different horsepower. This is 90 horsepower. I think that engine sitting over there, that is the original engine, is 75 horsepower. What this will let me do, today is February 9th, Monday. At the end of February, this car is going to the painter. And while it's at the painter, we're going to prepare this engine to go in. So when it comes back, this engine will get installed back in the car to use and to drive. Meanwhile, we will work on the numbers matching original engine, rebuilding it and making it ready to go. But I don't want to rush that process, and it involves getting it to some machine shops and some different things. But I have some parts to show you. I got the heads back. When I built this shop, this is one of the things that I wanted for a reason. I wanted that.
What?
This hiding. Because all my life, I have said, I'm strong enough, I can do it. This makes me stronger. So I got to figure out how to strap this safely. This. Okay, you want to record this.
What have you got?
So, it's freezing cold out here at the moment. When I work out here, I know it's a lot of snow, it's beautiful outside, but usually this shop is nice and warm. It is not today. So, for this, the original engine, these are the heads. Ooh, oh, I said jewelry with the connecting rod.
Mm-hmm.
This is equally. So he had this all redone out in California. The heads, new valves, everything. So there's 2 cylinder heads here. Remember I said these literally bolt on here in the valve cover. So you could see, okay, so here, where this engine is, the head's behind this valve cover. You can't see it, but the exhaust port is right here. It makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about. And I probably know more than some people, but I don't nearly know as much as a lot of people. See how that exhaust bolts on there? That's this. So this valve cover goes on here. So this goes on this engine. Actually, I think that's that side. Anyway, this is these are super valuable, and he knows this stuff super well, and he did a lot of work.
Sounds like a good friend to have.
Very intelligent man. But I gotta figure out how to get this out without hurting me or it.
How'd you get it in there?
What's that?
How did you get it in the truck?
Well, that's a whole other story. I could do it that way. It was on an engine stand.
Oh.
I just, you know, he and I were talking. This is on the hoop, but even just welding that, he gave me that. Really, he was very generous of him to help hold it. This is for the engine stand. This is called the hoop. I'm sure someone's gonna have something else to call it, but that's okay. And this hoop, this will then slide into the engine stand.
Oh.
Which I have.
Yeah. Don't you have another engine on it?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so maybe I thought a second. Again, I know I said this before, but you learn, and we're using the internet to document this. So if you've heard me say this before, okay, that looks safe.
Heard you say what?
Learn so much more from people. We were talking about it, experimenting a little bit with AI. Oh, look how easy this is.
Oh, here it goes. There for time being. Okay, so this is a 356 muffler. The one that's on there is a 912 muffler. Again, I learned the difference. 912 has this. You can see Has what?
You can see here they come out. See how close they come out? Where on this one, they come out further apart. That's about 14 inches apart, and that's about 4 inches apart.
So, which one's the original?
This is an original motor. I don't know if that's probably not the original.
Original to the car?
Wait for this. I think I'm just as excited about this as I am about the engine. I think you need to come over to this. Here is a wiring harness for that car. So we'll look at maybe changing out the wiring harness. But these are pretty special. Come on over for the unboxing.
The unboxing. I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wait for it.
Ooh.
That's not the half of it.
Oh, wow. That's shiny.
Yeah. So it'll get our center hubcap. This is what's, so, okay, so come on over here.
So this will redeem you from your...
Imagine with me for a moment. Rest better.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that wants these, they're off of early 70s 911. They're 14-inch rims. Very specific to a very specific car. That is the 4 of these.
You have 4 of those? That's what these 4 boxes
These
are.
brand new in the box. So we won't need these for quite some time, but we will need these.
Oh, now you have them.
We're gonna go up in the boneyard.
What are those?
Okay, yeah, the starter is missing. So this is the starter. Engine tin. Okay, I'm getting this backwards. This is the back of the car.
Uh-huh.
This is the front of the engine. So that sits in there like that, and that goes
Okay.
up in this hole here. So
Right.
this piece would sit like that.
Oh. Okay.
Although actually I take that back. I think it goes like that. And the fuel line and stuff goes through, and then this piece.
Goes on the other side. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There's a lot to do in this car.
Okay, so these are the carburetors. That's one side, Weber carburetors.
Okay.
No affiliation. These are the 2 exhaust pieces that go out of that thing.
Okay.
Those pieces, remember I showed you?
Mhm.
And they go out the tail.
Those little
Yeah,
pipes.
They go actually like this. And go out the back. The other carburetor and air filter. Got the gauges. I think that was all of them. So, another great. I don't know why. He couldn't remember why, but these were not on. These are shocks.
I thought they were the shocks. I was going to guess that.
Yeah, both sides. I can't do it now. Shocks. Coney shocks. Ooh, oh. That's a big deal. We'll sort them later, and then one more box of. Oh no, I think there's actually more. One more box of goodies. And here, these are the windows.
I thought we already had the windows.
No, these are the door windows. Look at that. VIN plate, push key. Look at this.
Oh. Is it the original book?
Paperwork
Nice.
that has previous owner's information on it, which will remain nameless for their safety protection. I don't think they're alive anymore, but this is They really took care in labeling everything and taking it out. Traverse door glass. So this goes in those regulators, up and down, up and down. So yeah. And then this goes over. This goes inside there. In the compartment. The door latches. So yeah, a bunch of extra stuff. I think we got everything. I think we have everything.
I mean, if you were going to buy a car that was all put in boxes, this was the one to buy. Everything's labeled.
Exactly. So,
there it is. Just waiting.
do some cleaning up around here. Get it warm in here first. For that other engine. Should not have gotten snow on it.
Show it to me.
So this is basic. It's this. So you can see it over here.
Oh yeah.
This is the one on that, and this will go on with that engine.
Well, that's all we got done that night. We had a busy week and didn't get out to the shop till after work the next Tuesday.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? So it's another miserable, awful, gross, gray, rainy day in Pennsylvania. The snow is still out there. It snowed this morning, but now it's raining. Okay, so I'm not patient and I don't wait for Susie. And Susie is my editor, filmmaker, photographer, camera crew, all of that. So I think in the last video, I had made this piece. And I showed you this piece I have welded in. So that's in. I still need to do some cleanup. I have to bang that out a little bit. There's still a little bit of work to do on that, but I'm going to wait when I can get it outside and take care of it that way. So you missed the whole thing, yeah. So, but we're on a time crunch. It is Tuesday, the 16th of February. On Saturday, March 7th, this is going to the painter. And so whatever I don't get done, he's going to do. But I want to get it in fair order. So a couple of things that I still have to do. At some point or other, this thing got banged up in the front end. And if you can see, there's some pretty thick Bondo. I'm looking for a sharp chisel, and it comes right off. So I want to hammer and dolly all that out. I want to get all that ground off and do a much better job of that. And I still, if you look from right here down the camera, if you look down here, I've got to clean this up some. So it's solid, but I need to form it a little bit nicer. I also, if you saw early on in one of the videos, there was a big rust hole here. I cleaned all that up and welded a piece in there. So that's ready. I need to, I'm going to hit another coat of paint, and then I'm going to put the, I can't think of the name of this stuff, this mud guard or the rubberized, vulcanized stuff on there, just to clean it up, so make it look better. So that's it. I am learning so much on this, and you guys are a lot of help. Some of you, Jay, you've been a huge help. Thank you. I have been searching and searching and searching. You can look in here and see this. I call this a frunk. This is the front of the trunk or whatever. But if you look down in there, this is a battery holder. So the battery would sit here. But this is pretty cruddy, so this whole piece. So today I am going to take this piece out, and I have a new piece to go in, which we'll do from underneath. So that's what I'm going to work on today, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just looking at it from in here to see how to do it and where to get the lines. So
what else did you do when I wasn't here?
I reinstalled the rear shocks, which had been taken off. So they're back in. I think that's it. I cleaned around the window jambs and stuff just a little bit up top, getting paint off. But right now, what I'm about to do I'll pull this light back in. It's going to get messy. It's going to get really messy and loud because I got to grind this out. And then I'll fit that in, but stick around, you'll see. I'm going to cut it. John, compliments of John. John, if you're watching, I not only have safety glasses, but I'm going to put on my duck bill. You guys have to understand, I grew up without doing any of this, so it's hard for me to do.
It's off.
Okay, so that piece is out, but we're not ready. We're going to grind something on. All this, I gotta bang that bag down so it's loud. In some ways, metal's better than wood because it stretches and you can manipulate it. It's like a bad relationship, you can manipulate it. You know it's loud, but you see how I got that back in?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to look a lot better. Look up another dolly. Hammer and dolly. This is my dolly. Hello, dolly. Almost pretty darn good. Okay. I'm pretty impressed with that.
I'm totally impressed.
Doesn't take much to impress you. That's why I keep you away from all the guys. Ouch. I honestly don't know what this is for.
That little
I'm sure someone could tell us. I don't know what this is. This is the battery compartment, battery area, and there's this bulge that I just hammered out. It got hit, this whole front end. Underneath, it bottoms out, I'm sure, over many years of use. It's been scraping curbs and things. I don't know why this is here. There's some type of a rubber and a cap and a, trying to take it off to replace it, but it's not on the other side, so I don't know what. There may be, someone might know why that's there. It might be for some other attachment or something. I'm sure there is a reason, and now I'm putting the flange back to where it was. You can see right here, it's bent up pretty good. Yeah, it's crumpled up. This is really fun, and there's no finish work on this. I can make this look really good no matter what. Painting this body, I can't make that look good. I can bang this metal all day long and play my little drum. But that's all in 5 minutes. This isn't even time lapse. I don't know what they're going to do in the video. Okay, so I got to remake the flange. Huh. Wonder what that's for. Well, we're going to research that and figure that out.
This is pretty rusted over here. What are you going to do about that?
I'll fix all that. You just want to see fitment wise. I gotta come down with that. That got banged up pretty good. I gotta push all that down. Come down further. Okay, we're getting there. All right, let's try something unusual here. Did I tell you I have a car lift?
You love your car lift?
Oh, I mean, I love my wife and children more, but I sure love having a car lift. And I love my shop truck too. We're going to go in from the top. Try it from the top. So that little piece, I might have overcut it. We're going to see. Okay.
That looks pretty good.
It doesn't look half bad, does it? I'm going to make a loud noise. Okay. So I need to now clean that up on the inside, and then I need to make some flanges where it was missing, where you asked about. What about this side? If you look down in here, you see how there's a flange here?
I don't know what flange is.
Well, it's a piece for it to sit on. Sticks in.
Okay. Yeah, little.
And then that was spot welded. The other one was spot welded in. But in the back here, the flange is missing. So it comes along here and then it's rotted out. The battery sat right here. And so that's why it's all rotted out there. So I need to make a new flange from here to here. And then there's a piece missing here. So I need 2 flanges about yay wide. I need a flange. I might just make a whole new one. That one's 19 inches and 14 inches.
All right, so we are going to come back when you have all the flanges done.
I will. So what I'm going to do when you're not here is I'm going to weld in all the flanges, clean it all up, and I will have it ready to weld the pan in. And I also, before I weld the pan in, I have to remove, come over here, I have to remove these giant rivets and the tow hook. And I have to transfer that onto here.
So you're going to reuse this thing.
Yes, that is the tow hook. Might as well.
What's happening?
So someone did a repair here. This is, it's aluminum. That's aluminum. That's the original pan. And someone, this thing's old. It's older than me and you.
Oh, yeah, look at this thing.
They put this angle iron in this to cover up a hole. It's common in all these old cars. The battery acid leaks out a little bit. The 914 that we did had, they call it the hell hole repair. The battery sits behind the passenger seat in the engine bay, and it leaks and it goes down in and rots that frame out. So we don't have videos of it, but I took a 914 and I got a donor piece and I rebuilt that whole part of the uniframe or the frame piece and the suspension. I rebuilt all that in that old 914. That was fun. I love that stuff because there's no finish. Doing this is really hard. And I know you can weld pieces in and then cover it with Bondo, and that's fine. I just like it to look a lot better and smoother than it does when I'm done welding it. And welding to this real fine older metal, this is thinner and it's just tricky. So this piece over here, I didn't show you, but this piece in the wheel well, I used a thicker piece of metal. Do I have any of it left? I used this metal as opposed to this. See,
For what?
for that hole down in the wheel well, that's like 1/8 inch. And that welded beautifully because it takes the heat. So I was able to just keep welding it. I got a real nice bead, welded it in real tight, cleaned it all up. Then you can grind it real smooth. I'm not a great welder, but I'm a great grinder. And you start grinding this, you don't want to take too much material away from this metal because it just keeps making it thinner. But you saw, I don't know if you could see I don't know how it's going to come up in the video, but this, if you look, let's go back up in the air. I have a car lift. If you look, this piece here had crumpled and was 1.5 inches or 2 inches shorter. It had pushed up and folded. And if you notice in the video, if it shows, I took a pair of pliers and bent it out, and then I just hammered it and I got it back. Same with on this side, come on this side. Same with this. I want to figure out what that is. That cap's missing, but same with this. You can see, but it was pushed up to there, and I was able to peel it back down and bend it down, and I'll still clean this up. This was all depressed and banged in, and I was able to just hammer that out really easily. 5 minutes, it was back to shape. Right. This here, I don't know if it shows in the camera, it's a little wrinkled. I'll bang that, and that'll be it. It'll be back to where it was originally, naturally, the way it's supposed to be. And we'll fill all that, help replace those pieces. But I'll weld in new flanges along here, and I'll cut this out, a new flange here, and then put it all back together. And then this is back solid. It's underneath. It'll be really solid. It'll look good. It'll be back to kind of its original. I think, I'm not 100%, and you guys can correct me on this. I know the battery sits here. I think, judging by the way this is and some bolts and stuff, that the spare tire must sit in here as well. Matter of fact, I'm kind of sure of it, but maybe I'm wrong too. But I think this is something for another model. I don't know what, but yeah.
Nope, we're going to come back when the flanges are all done.
Flanges. You like saying that? Flanges. The phalanges. That's a wrap for this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.